We're up.
Episode 11.
Episode 11, bro.
Double digits.
Double digits. We went live
For episode 10.
for episode 10.
Had
so
7 viewers.
we got up to 7
That was
viewers. So
exciting.
thank you guys.
Yeah.
2 of those viewers, one was you and one was my wife,
so
which was cool.
technically 6, but I was watching.
That's all right. We
Don't tell
wanted
me I
to
don't
make
count
sure
again. Don't tell me I don't count again.
you do count. We wanted to make sure it worked, but we appreciate all those people out there. And thanks to, was it Dr. Phil?
Dr. Phil.
Dr.
First
Phil,
commenter.
first
of our
commenter. Thanks a lot.
live. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate your comment, bro. Appreciate it a lot. Well, welcome to episode 11. I hope you guys have been following us and
Anxiously awaiting episode 11.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's been in the works and we are super excited to tell you what it is about.
What is it about?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. So I got a new thing that I think we should do at the beginning each podcast.
Okay.
High low for the week. Okay.
High low for the week.
High low for the week. I think it was on a movie with Bruce Willis. He used to say high low, and it was in the movie, and each one would go around the dinner table and say what their high and their low was for the day.
Okay.
And it kind of got the conversation rolling, and it was exciting because everybody wanted to know what the high low was. So what was your high low this week, Josh? You may have referenced this in our live, or you can pick a different one if you had a different high low. What are your high lows for the week?
High lows for the week. I got to go to dinner with my wife today.
Aww.
This morning.
That's cute.
Well, after this afternoon.
Was it candlelight dinner?
No, it wasn't. We went to our favorite spot we always go to.
Which is?
The Ritz.
Plug in the Ritz, baby.
In the Ritz, baby.
Yeah.
We always go to the Ritz. We got a couple of wraps.
Fancy?
Nah, it's not. It's just your like.
It's your spot though.
Yeah, it's our spot. It's our like. It's like a dive bar. It's great food.
Is it Josh romantic?
It's Josh. It's totally Josh romantic.
There you
sure.
go. Okay, I knew that was the reason.
And we have our usual waitress was not working today, so
Flo wasn't there, huh?
she wasn't. It was,
Dang.
but it's all right. It's okay.
Did the villain do all right?
They did. They did okay. They did okay.
Good. Did you tip her well?
I did.
What
Always.
percentage tip did
Always,
you tip?
always 22%.
22. Okay, that was going to be my guess.
Yeah. So I mean, speaking from a person who used to be a waiter, I always.
Did you wear a paper hat?
I didn't. I did.
I did too.
You worked at Steak and Shake?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Absolutely. Great
For real?
road. Great road.
Okay, I worked on Iron.
My wife was my service trainer.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you serve or did you make the shakes? Dude.
No, that we had Mexicans that did that.
Really?
I just served it, yeah. I was the presenter.
Oh, I always made shakes for myself. Cookie chip cream shake. So I always made it.
Cookies and cream, I think is what we did.
Huh?
Cookies and cream? Is that what you're trying to get at?
No, I always made it like, no, it was like chocolate chips,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had a cookie on top of it.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't part of the.
They had them
menu.
eventually.
It wasn't a part.
They had them eventually with
Really?
cookies, yeah. And back in my day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I was
made some
Steak and
good
Shake.
money.
I always
Make some good money.
first time I was first day I was by myself. I spilled 3 shakes on someone's lap.
Oh my gosh. That's not
But-
all right. Did you pull it off? Like, was everybody happy when they left?
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't my fault because the guy sitting at the table started taking the shakes off my tray,
Ooh, that throws you off.
and he took
The wrong one
the
off.
wrong one off,
And
and then they all just went
Yeah.
on his lap, and he was wearing khaki pants, and I'm like, bro. Did you work in the non-smoking?
You're getting off the high low. What was your low for the week?
Listen, no. Time out.
I did it all.
Did you
the people who would go on smoking breaks?
Did you do the
can I take your table?
No, as Steak and Shake, they used to have non-smoking and no smoking.
And there wasn't a divider. It was just
it was like a wall. There. It was like, yeah. So did you work the non-smoking and the most?
I did it
smoking? All. Yeah, I did too.
I did it all. Whatever one I felt like the people in there were going to give me the most money. That's where I was. Yeah. I was on it.
Grape Road. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Me and my wife in college. That was our part-time gig. And you make good money.
Yeah,
it's like 25, $30 an hour back in the day. Cash.
Did you roll up the
silverware? You know what? Yeah. She trained me well, but I wouldn't do it. She'd always try to get done with her shift and get out.
Because I was
like, I have money to make. I'll do that later.
You had to make a bed.
And she's like, no, you got to do it now so we can leave when we're done. I'm like, I'm making money right now. I'm not doing it now. I'm your service trainer. You have to listen to me. I'm like, no, I don't. So I got in good with the boss. Yeah, let me do whatever I want.
Yeah.
It's like, she's your trainer.
I remember.
Not really. It's okay. You can do it later.
I remember where you had to make a bin before you left.
Yep. Or do the cottage cheese.
Yep.
Or the whatever, chili or cream or broccoli soup. Yeah. What was your low for the week, Josh? We got your high.
Let me think. My low for the week was.
I bet it was a brown memory. If I had to.
Yeah. It was a brown memory.
My
low of the week was probably working preload after working 14 hours before I had worked the preload.
Some of my most memorable days with you were when you were running on fumes. You know, you never knew what was coming out of that mouth of yours on those days. Not a lot of whole real words coming out of there. Sometimes they didn't make sense. You know, those were exciting days. I remember those.
They're very exciting days. What was your high and low for the week?
Well, I had quite the mechanics week on my lawn mowing rounds. And I referenced it on our live here, but several breakdowns. I would say 5. 2 flat tires, a trimmer, a carburetor, and it was gas was the issue this week. Gas and air. My tires went flat, and my carburetors weren't functioning properly. So, and then my high was I'm gonna stick with the positive reinforcement I got from the DCS worker team for my foster son on a conference call. They reinforced their appreciation for the things and the progress that I'd made with my foster son. Okay. So it made me feel good about the week. So that was that. And it kind of leads us in to today's topic. Are you ready?
I'm ready. What is today's topic?
Okay. So
I can't wait.
Reciprocity. It's a big word.
What?
Like, okay, so it think back way back when you're chasing girls around, what was the most important thing you looked for? Well, in your wife when you were chasing your wife around. What was? Well, you know, guys have these categories. Oh, it's blonde hair and I had certain things, but one stood out amongst all the rest. Well, what was your thing? What do you appreciate most about your relationship?
Honesty.
That's a good one. That was in my top 3. And reciprocity is mine. That's a big word again. So I want them to want to be around me as much as I want to be around them.
Ooh.
And everything else just kind of, you know, if they want that, they're going to be honest.
Right.
So it's like a subcategory of that.
Right.
So what I want to talk about today is how do you keep your peace in the different relationships that you have, whether it be work, intimate, with your kids, spouse, with your family. What does that look like? How do you keep your peace when that relationship is more you putting in and them taking out? Like, how do you handle that situation? Because the way things are currently in my life, there's a lot of changes, right? I took a buyout from work. I don't work there anymore. Mow lawns now. That's why I have such a good tan that's better than yours.
Whatever. You wish you do.
And, you know, challenging personal situations, we'll say, where relationships change, family dynamics change as you get older. You deal with loss, right? And then you
Right.
look back on those relationships and go, what was my feeling towards this death? Is it relief because it was all one-sided, you given, or was it I really miss that person because they were my go-to person, and I'm really gonna miss having that person there. So in this new chapter of my life, I'm keeping reciprocity. There's that word again. You're gonna know it by the end of the,
I'm not
by
gonna
the
be able to
end of
say
the
it.
day.
I'm not gonna.
Just
I'm
say the
not. I'm not
R
gonna be
word.
able to say
The
it.
R word.
The R.
And
I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say the R because there's no way I'm gonna say whatever you're trying to tell me.
reciprocity is it.
Respiratory, whatever. I'm not gonna be able to say it.
Yeah, you got the R and the E maybe. But I want to talk about how do you keep your peace in these scenarios. We can reference. I've got some scenarios for you, but I want to kind of explain how I've learned to adjust my outlook and behavior.
Right.
To keep my peace during things that I can't necessarily control. And hopefully that helps our viewers maybe get through something that they're going through too, or change their perspective on things. So
I like it.
Segment 1, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's
the illusion of unconditional access. So us being us, working in the same place side by side all the time, we know how each other operate, right? At our place of employment, or my former place of employment, when somebody needed something and they came to me, what did I generally do? How did I handle that situation?
I felt like you handled the situation with, I'm going to try to figure out the problem, the solution. They came with you with a problem, and you're like, I will find the solution for this problem.
And that problem took a little time. Right.
And
you got 25 people that you're overseeing, you and I both.
Correct.
They're all running to you at the early AM meeting.
Right.
I need this, I need that. So it wasn't like
I have 65 people coming to me with problems right now.
Which is how it was then, because you were on the preload. And they were all anyway. But not a whole lot of, when you solve a problem for one of those people, what do you get out of it?
Nothing.
No, they don't bother you anymore, right?
Right.
That's about all you get out of it.
Yep.
And all the liabilities on your end.
Yep.
So that's a one-sided relationship, right?
Yep.
And you may get a little dopamine hit by fix that problem. Fix that one. What's the next one?
Yeah.
And there was always a problem.
The dopamine hit was, I fixed that problem, but then you got the point
37 more
but
waiting for you.
But the thing was that they never came up to like, thanks you for fixing that problem.
I won't say never, but it was not with any sort of frequency.
You're right.
And after a while, that gets tiring, doesn't it? It burns you out, and you realize it's all at my expense, and it's a one-sided relationship, and we still do it. I don't know why.
It's our brain,
but it's not. Yeah, I really feel like it is. Like there was a problem, we got to fix it, and we can't relax until we do it, because that's the right thing to do.
Correct.
So if you had to nail down the reason why you stay in those relationships in that scenario, it's because we work there and that's what we got to do, right?
Right.
But not everybody does that.
Right.
Why do we feel the need to do that?
Because our brain won't be able to turn that off until it's fixed.
It's always going to be hanging there. Right?
Yeah.
It's an open loop in our head, and we're like, gosh dang it, I just need to get that done.
I need to get that fixed. I need to get that fixed. I need to get that fixed.
And the other part is that warm individual is going to come to me tomorrow morning screaming the same words if I don't get it done.
Correct.
Right?
And if it gets it fixed, I need to get that fixed. And then you have this other thing like, hey, you need to do your self-review. Oh, okay. I gotta fix this first before I do the
all-knowing above you that's expecting you to perform.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why we say in a work relationship. How about a personal relationship? I'm sure there's a time, assuming you had more than one girlfriend or wife. Girlfriend, not wife. But why did you stay in those longer than maybe you should have when it was more one-sided, or they didn't? It wasn't.
Okay, yeah.
Why'd you do that?
So with Catherine, so I did have a girlfriend before Catherine, and she had a she had a daughter with another man,
Mm-hmm.
and really young. So when we started dating, it was her daughter was probably about just turning 1. I
Okay.
remember going to her first birthday when we were dating as her,
Yeah.
as her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And that's probably the reason why, because
there was
a kid
collateral
involved.
damage.
Correct.
Should it?
Correct.
So there's lots of reasons we do that.
Right. But on the other hand, by the time when she broke it up with me, I was like,
Somebody broke up with you?
Yeah.
Why in the world would he?
I don't know.
It's baffling.
But thank God she did. on the part where you're like about fixing things is when she broke up with me, the daughter still had a relationship with me because her biological dad really wasn't in the picture. Like he was there like maybe twice or 3 times a week, whatever. And I was more of like I was there, all the time. I was like,
You're
her daughter
foundation in her life at that
Correct.
point. Yep.
And she started calling me dad
Yeah.
at like, and we're like, no, I'm not your dad. But at the same time, we're like,
Right. So the reason we get stuck in those is because of sometimes our internal compass. It's the right thing to do. So
Correct.
we're just like, that's my job. That's
Right.
what I'm supposed to do. This will work itself out eventually or whatever. It ends up being draining though, doesn't it? After X amount of time goes by, you're like, man, this is not rewarding.
Right.
But we stay in it because we're the fixer and it's the right thing to do. And that's how we're wired.
Fixer, part of episode number 9, fixing things.
My memory is, I didn't
Episode
go back
9?
that far. It's like a 12-hour span.
Bro, we talked about being
12 hours.
hazmat responders.
Okay. Sounds
Like
good.
we were responding.
I don't remember any of that conversation. It's more than 12 hours old. You know it resets every 12 hours.
Listen to our
It resets
episodes?
every 12 hours.
Okay. All right.
Can't help it.
All right. Go ahead.
So it gets draining, right? We find ourselves in these relationships or in this workplace there for 28 years. And we get done with it and we're like, why in the world was I there for that long?
Yeah.
It took a toll on so many different things in my life. And I felt like it was the right thing at the time. But when you get to the chapter where I'm at, you're not willing to entertain those things. You look at it and go, I'm not at peace in this situation. I'm not really getting much out of this. All my energy is going that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just sit there at night and go, man, I'm exhausted in every single way there is. And when you get a taste of a different perspective, it changes the way you operate. Whether you're there or not, you realize that your peace is more important than that fixing mentality or you're falling on the sword for the betterment of everyone involved, for the 1-year-old child that you talked about. You'll realize that ultimately that's not your obligation or your responsibility, as harsh as that may sound.
Right.
You can't live your optimum life when you're tied down to that. It might feel like the right thing to do. I'm sure it meant a ton to that kid, right? She probably loved you to death.
Yeah.
And it's not an easy thing, but looking back on that, you prefer the way it is now, right?
Right.
You made the right decision.
110%. I made the right decision, and it.
Not that you had a chance because she broke up with you, but.
Yeah. But. But on the other hand, it was like, time, during that time, it was like, I felt like I was letting down this individual, this girl,
and
this
in a
little
sense,
girl,
you are.
And she she knew me. I was around her more than what her biological father was. And the sad part of the story is that the girl, the person I was with, went back to
that person,
her biological father, and had another kid with him. You know, so, and so, during that time, and so she eventually had a sister, biological sister, with but to this day, as far as I know, they're still not the person I was with at that time, back way back.
Yeah.
They're I don't even know if they even talk, if she even talks to
The
biological father, but she has a biological sister from the man.
So the kid has all these feelings,
right?
The person you're with has all
Correct.
these feelings, and you have your feelings, and they're
Correct.
not necessarily all aligned. Because what
Right.
you ended up realizing is that she didn't care for that relationship.
She didn't have the feelings that I had the feelings.
She didn't have the feelings for you that you had for her.
Correct. And she was like, I'm moving on, and
the dependent was the collateral damage on
correct.
But that's not fulfilling to you,
Right?
You would have lived your life going, man, I'm doing the right thing because of the daughter, but I'm not appreciating this relationship. And I think a lot of people see that.
Right.
At least I do now, looking back on things where I gave up a lot of myself or my identity or the things I wanted or liked or appreciated or whatever because I thought I was doing the right thing. And what I realized is the things we wanted were different. And that's okay.
Yeah.
You can't control other people.
Correct.
You can't control the way they were brought up or the way they feel or what they want or desire. And that can change over time. And I think, at least for me, I made excuses. If you love someone and trust them, perhaps while you're dating, I don't know if I got to that level, but you had feelings for them. And again, you feel like a disappointment or whatever. And they're sitting there going, man, I wish I could figure out how to break up with this dude. And you're on a totally different level than she is.
Yeah.
And that would never work.
Right. And yeah, it was crazy because it was like I was on this and it was literally a call and it was over. And I'm like, what? It was like mind blowing. And I'm like,
now think back to that situation. If you, I assume you engaged with the child a lot.
Yes.
Right? And that led to that relationship and so on.
I did.
If you withdrew that from that child, she probably would have broke up with you a lot quicker, right? If you're just like, you know what, let's go on a date, but I don't want that kid around anywhere. She'd be like, oh, shoot, I don't like him anyway. And now he doesn't have a relationship with my kid. It's over.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. But on the other hand, it was like I knew she had a child she brought with the relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's okay. I'm all right. I will respect both you and your child. And we grew in that relationship. And like me and the child got really close. And then the mom kind of like was like, I'm like, no, we're done.
Yeah. So again, she didn't have the same feelings you had.
Right.
It was more like a one-way street.
Right.
If you had to look back on, you would have that perspective and go, what am I doing?
Right.
Why are we together? This is not a...
Well, I had that perspective like probably about 3 or 4 months after she, like, it was over. And she was still kind of like, hey, let's do this together. Let's do this together. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Then after about 3 or 4 months, I'm like, so what do you want me to do? You want me to be a dad or like a role model to your kid, but you don't want the relationship.
Yeah, that's a lose-lose for you.
Right. And
all you're doing is giving and getting nothing in return.
I'm not going to be a role model to your daughter that you want me to be because her dad is a deadbeat and you don't want to be with me.
Guess what? That leads us straight into segment
because I don't know why, because you never explained it to me.
Because he's different, yeah.
You know? But you still want to be a role model to your kid because you're
because it's good for the kid.
For your baby daddy is deadbeat, and you know that I'm a good
She doesn't
guy.
have another option.
Correct.
At that point. So she's using you.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
reciprocity, Josh.
done.
What I'm realizing now is those types of relationship, whether it be family, intimate, not necessarily kids because they're your kids, right? You gotta take care of them.
Right. You have to,
But when I notice a relationship now, whether it's work or intimate or friends, family, if that reciprocity isn't there, what are your options? Say one of your friends, I don't know how I use that term very sparingly. You're my friend. I have 2 other ones.
I'm glad.
And that's about it. Other people are acquaintances.
I'm glad I'm your friend.
Other people are acquaintances.
Right.
They don't. I drive an hour to get all the way over here to hang out in your basement with you like once a week.
Correct.
Which now there's awesome. Like 2 other people outside of family that I give that to. Right. Because my time's valuable. I can only control me.
Correct.
So if I'm not getting back like you did in that relationship, it was one-sided. What are your options in that relationship?
Nothing. 0.
You can pull back your time.
Right. Well, that's
your only option. You can't control them and what they do and feel and want and need and whatever. So all I can do is go, I'm going to give that time to somebody else that appreciates it. Right?
Right.
Sometimes I can sound harsh because sometimes it is family.
Well, yeah. And that's what happened because it was like, literally, it was like, 1 week we were like, we're doing this. And then it was just like, bam,
cut off.
I'm done.
Yep.
And she's like, well, texting me. And I'm like, listen.
Yeah. You told me what you wanted. I listened.
You told me what.
So you withdrew your time and that made it better for you, right?
Yeah.
Everything was a relief.
110% move.
Yeah. Now you might have had sadness towards the relationship
with
the daughter.
I had more sadness toward, exactly. I had more sadness toward what was going on between her daughter and me than I did with her and me. Because, her daughter was like, it was attachment.
Absolutely. That's obviously at that
it
level,
was, and that point it was just really hard.
What I'd challenge you to do is take a look at all the areas of your life. So whether it's work, why do you stay at UPS? Why do you stay at your place of employment? Right? Is that a one-sided relationship? They provide you. They provide you with the income and benefits. Yes,
correct.
Outside of that, they don't care who you are and what you do as long as you do what they say.
Exactly.
So why do you stay there?
Dude, that's a great question.
It is. If it's draining your energy and not giving you peace, and it's a battle each day, and it's hindering your life, why do you stay there? Then you can answer, because of the income, we can't afford it. That's an excuse. You could figure it out. You would make money. You would cut expenses.
You would make money.
You would do whatever you needed to do to make that happen if that's the only thing that was on your plate, right?
We're trying to make money on this YouTube channel, on this podcast. We need to get a little more subscribers.
But you're dabbling. If you cut that off and didn't work there anymore and didn't have the income, more energy would go into this, more effort, more thinking, more everything, and it would be quicker, correct? Potentially. It would get more of your energy and it would be positive.
I think we have positive.
We do.
YouTube.
We absolutely do. That's what I'm saying. If you cut off the thing that's draining your energy and your time and your emotions and your stress and all that stuff, all it is negative outside the income and benefits. If you cut that out, it frees up everything, and then you can put that positive energy somewhere positive. If it's a relationship, don't leave your wife. Okay.
I'm not humble.
Don't
worry about that.
Your butt if you do that.
Don't worry. You don't have to worry about that shit.
But your friends say you've got a friend that every time you want to get together, they break the date, or if you go see them, if you get together, it's because you go see them.
Mm.
Kind of like when I come over here.
Oh, listen,
Our studios here.
you don't have to.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
There's a backstory there. But if you learn to cut those things out of your life, you'll have emotions. You might be sad. You might miss it. You might have.
You don't miss it. You don't miss a goddamn thing.
I don't miss that.
Exactly.
But with some friends, family, lifelong friends, people that only call when they need something, basically.
Mm-hmm.
When you cut those things out, that weight you had when that relationship broke off,
Mm-hmm.
you'll have that over and over and over. And I end up with so much more energy right now, even though it's an uncertain time in my life.
Right.
That it's all positive. I'm learning to dissect the negative out of my life in whatever arena that is by withdrawing my time. It's not vindictively doing it or angrily doing it or spitefully doing it. It's to preserve my energy and my peace and my well-being. So I look at each interaction, whether it's work or people or family or friends or whatever, and go, is this a reciprocal thing? And usually I'll have a talk with them. Hey, how's come every time I call you cancel or you forget, or every time you call me you need something? Like and just have that. And when you get that real with that situation, a lot of times what you'll see is what they've been telling you the whole time. They use you because of what you offer them, and they offer nothing in return. And what you'll end up realizing is you have way more energy and you don't miss them as much as you think maybe you do. For you, I think the big one's UPS or your workplace. That's holding you down. And I think you know that.
Yeah.
But it's hard to just step out of it. You can start a podcast and just do it, but you can't just quit UPS because of whatever.
Right. Hey,
me looking at you in that scenario, I can go, dude, it'll work out somehow.
I just want to let you know, like, look at this.
We have a new subscriber, Isaac Alexander. That's 50
from us doing a podcast. We got a new subscriber right now, Isaac Alexander.
Hey,
subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah.
But anyway,
call out to Isaac. Thanks,
Isaac,
bro.
nice, awesome. Appreciate you. But anyway, sorry, it popped up on the feed while we were doing.
We got to recognize that. That's a big deal.
That is a big deal. It is.
I'm in the zone right now. You can't.
I am.
This train.
And that brings up. You know how many subscribers? 39.
Oh,
not 50 yet. We're at 39.
They'll come after this episode for sure.
Oh, they'll come maybe after the live episode that we did like 2 weeks ago. Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But
we were in the
if you guys missed that, whatever. I mean, that's your fault. That's not our fault.
It could have been ours because Josh was late getting on, and you might have said, "Oh,
it could have been." I am sorry. We had technical difficulties, but we figured it out.
You had technical difficulties.
Listen,
I didn't have anything to do with it.
I know you're right. But hey, we know what to do next time, so we're not going to be at that point. But
that's right. So getting back to the topic, the outflow of energy.
I know
when you start to maybe dabble in something small, the person that it comes to your mind that you're like, I like hanging out with them, but I don't get anything out of it. Start with something not as impactful as a career ending, and just see what that does to your energy level. I think you will notice a massive difference. The things you were worried about losing in that relationship, you're not necessarily going to be as worried about it as you thought you were going to be. And then start progressing. Okay, this is a bigger one. Like, this is my whatever, my mean uncle that I like hanging out with, that whatever. Or
you hang out with a mean uncle?
No, but you might. I'm just saying, like, progress from a somewhat acquaintance that you try to maintain a relationship, doesn't work, and just cut that out and see what happens. And be like, hey, there's this other situation, but we've been friends for like 20 years. And he's flaky. And maybe try that one out. And then maybe quit UPS at our workplace after that one. I'm just telling you, I notice it's a different world. with those things out of your life.
Right.
Because there's no drain. There's no slow drain. It's like
I tried.
if you left your lights on all night and your car won't start, you may or may not realize they're on, but it leaks your energy.
Right.
And then you wake up in the morning and your car's dead. And you're like, gosh dang it.
Mhm.
Your car's dead. It was draining all night. And that's what it's like in your life. And you have to look at each one of those relationship scenarios, whatever it is, and start to find peace in each one of them, whatever that means.
Mhm.
Maybe it's you distance yourself. Maybe it's you get clarity. Maybe it's
I think
you try something new, or
what it is going to be like me saying no.
boundaries.
Boundaries.
That's
I
huge.
100% think is going to be like, no,
Mhm.
sorry, no.
Mhm. And I think you'll notice that the energy that you put into whatever that was, if you redirect it somewhere else, even if it's the same amount of energy, so you give 20% of your energy every day to this scenario. Well, maybe you cut it back to 10 and you get 10% back.
Mhm.
Now you can put 10% into something fun, maybe a podcast, and all of a sudden you still have energy left.
I always have fun.
You still have energy left. Like you gain 10%, but really it's more like 30.
Yeah.
So you're operating over 100% efficient because you like doing it and
Right.
it's fun and you
Right.
have all that energy left over because you said no.
Right.
And it's not an equal scale, if that makes sense.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So you gain 10%, but really you gain like 30%.
Right.
And once you start doing that, it's addicting. I cut more leaks out of my life. And then you end up with so much energy and your outlook is so much more positive. You won't even recognize that situation.
Dude, that's, yeah. I mean, yeah. Wow.
Your brain's spinning.
It is. It is spinning like crazy
I'm
right
gonna
now.
let you think about that for a second.
No, I totally get what you're saying. Yeah. I tried, and you went over me, and
Sorry, I was excited. I was excited about this one.
I
It's real.
tried. No, I
Try
tried
again.
to go.
Try again.
I did.
Ow!
And it didn't work. They don't want me to leave. That's the problem. But problem is I just need to be like, you're done. I'm done.
Did you care what your ex-girlfriend thought after she broke up with you?
No, I didn't.
But you did up until that point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Same scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out how Josh Weldy would be at peace. And you focus on that, not that they don't want you to quit. Or that you fill this hole that nobody else could fill. Because I felt that same way. I had no idea what I was going to do. But eventually, what I tend to do is drag it out so far that I just can't take it anymore. And my body said, you need to take this buyout and quit and figure it out. And then I do, and I always figure it out. And I'm like, why did I wait 20 years to do that? But you can do that in every aspect of your life, and it'll it'll change your life. I'm telling you. Your whole scenario will look different. You're like, why didn't I do this 10 years ago?
Yeah.
But right now you're focusing on what ifs. What if I lose that income? How am I gonna, and then you get so wrapped up in that you don't quit and now you're still there. Or, yeah, but we had fun as friends in this one scenario and maybe we'll have fun again someday. Maybe not. And you're just wasting all this energy on the thought that, maybe it'll be fun.
I don't have shit.
No, I didn't either. I have a lot of fun right now.
Huh?
I have a lot of fun right now. Whether it's taking care of a customer,
Right.
whether it's putting, I guess the one big way that mine's changed that I can talk about is the energy that used to go places where it wasn't appreciated. I put it into my parents. My parents are awesome. And they gave everything without the expectation of return on investment. And it's embarrassing to say, but maybe I took that for granted a little bit. When I put that 10% that I gained back into them, it multiplies. They're happier, they're more vibrant. I get more out of it because they care about what I think and feel and do and all that stuff. And it just, I neglected that for way too long. And when you start putting that in places where it's appreciated, it changes your perspective. You won't not have fun anymore. You will have fun all the time.
How much
Just
fun will we have?
A whole TikTok channel full of fun on twirly rides at fairs.
No,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
do twirly, bro. No, that's not something I cannot do. I would. No, not even cool.
I disagree.
I wouldn't be
Pretty
able to do it.
persuasive.
I wouldn't be able to
I'm
do
pretty
it.
yeah, you would.
I
This
don't
is
think
gonna.
so.
We'll revisit this later.
Okay.
Do you think you have the ability to make that type of decision when it really comes down to it?
Yes, we talked about it. I even was like, I'm looking right now to eventually just be like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, applied a couple of places. I haven't heard back from a couple of places that I applied to, but whatever. It is what it is.
What about those people in your life that may be draining you? Would you be able to I don't know if you have somebody in mind, but if you do, think about that conversation right now. If I went and talked to them about how I feel like I'm being taken advantage of or used, or however you want to communicate that to them, would you be able to resist? What do you mean? We've been friends for like 10 years and we have fun together sometimes. And,
No,
our schedules, if they try to make excuses, would you be able to go, you know what? This, and this. And I feel like over the course of that, most of it has been me putting in and you taking out. Would you be able to cut that off and be like, it's just not.
I don't.
You don't have any
friends. No, I don't.
So
Not really.
it's mainly your employment then.
Yeah.
See, I had some of those where I would feel bad. I've known them forever. I know their family.
I mean,
but every time I try to get together, it just.
I really don't hang out with anybody besides you.
Mm-hmm.
And besides
Family.
A person, an individual on the preload.
Mm-hmm.
He comes here and hangs out all the time, but I don't think.
So you've already done that.
I don't think me leaving the company that would change the situation with.
So there aren't any relationships really that are dragging in.
Not really. No.
I had several of those, and they were taken care of now. And I thought I would feel bad about it or miss certain things, but once you have that talk with an individual like that, they aren't getting anything back, so they just go away. You're like, man,
right?
That was such a waste of my time.
Right.
So for you, it's more of a career thing. For me, it was a little of both.
Right.
UPS workplace was a big one, and some relationships were. Sporadic. And
will I miss some of the people that I work with? Yeah, I will. I would. But on the other hand, would we be able to hang out outside of work? Yeah, I think so. For sure.
For me, that was a big deal. I had to go, look, this is your piece you're talking about. Are you willing to give that up to be hopeful that they change their behavior? My piece is more important than that.
Yeah.
So I've been making those decisions a lot, and it's made a big difference. So reciprocity. Let's say it one more time. Reciprocity. I'm keeping that at the
I can't even say it.
forefront of my mind in this new chapter of my life. And I'm looking for that in any relationship or direction that my life goes. I want to feel the same way about them as they feel about me. And it just ends up better that way. So if any of our subscribers, 39 of them now, have those situations.
I can check right now real quick.
Where
don't worry, I can see what we got going on here.
If any of those people have situations.
New subscriber. There we go. 13 minutes ago.
If Isaac Alexander has one of those, whether it's a relationship, a friend, a workplace, a scenario that you just feel that little battery trickle drain.
Right.
Really sit down and take a look at it and go, is this a reciprocal situation, or am I just giving and they're just taking?
Right.
And really analyze that and you at least confront it and have a conversation.
See, we're at 39 subscribers right now.
We need one more. Let's get to 40. That's nice round number.
Let's get to 40 is a good number.
By the end of the day. You know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that is pretty. I mean, 40
I think the more people the more of an audience we can speak to.
Right.
Or the more that we can make a difference, the more it'll catch on. They'll tell, oh man, I heard this one thing on the podcast and it just changed the way I look at this. And now I have more. They'll be curious.
I mean, we started this podcast in January, right?
Yeah.
Well,
somewhere around there.
Somewhere around, I think it was February.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't get out.
January, you didn't get out till the 31st.
Yep.
So we started on our first week of my vacation in February.
Okay. February.
So February till July
something
of what is it? July 18th, whatever, somewhere on there. 39 subscribers that subscribe to look at our channel to
see what we're doing, what we're doing up to. Do we offer any value to them?
Yeah,
and they haven't. I mean, it hasn't gone down, so there must be something in there. Whether it's,
and I don't know
your entertainment or my good looks. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know with how YouTube,
the algorithm
works and all that stuff.
That's a big word too.
But February, March, April, May.
We'll just call it 6
June,
months.
July.
Sounds like 6 months.
So about 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, 39 subscribers in 6 months. I mean, I don't know if that's a bad number.
I feel good about it.
I feel pretty.
My outlook is positive, Josh, because I have all mine
too,
and all my peace, and I like those 39 subscribers.
And I love that.
They're my people.
I mean, we only had 5 people show up on the live channel.
It was 7. First of all, so don't downplay that. Remember,
7, right?
Was 7. And don't say only. That disqualifies.
Yeah,
those
7. You know what? I appreciate all those people that popped in.
They took time out of their Saturday evening
to check us out. Yeah. And
so we better do our job and provide some value. And that's what I did. That's why I'm so excited about today. I didn't lose my train of thought one time.
Right. Podcast. And
if we can teach them to set their boundaries,
right,
to control their peace, to control their energy and where it goes, to have it reciprocated back to them, I think every one of them will notice a difference. And start in small ways. Don't go divorcing your wife because she's mean to you today.
And don't be quitting your job.
and I would recommend that if it's doing to you what it's doing to them.
I
would
quit
your job tonight. I'll call if you want me to right now. I'll call it.
No.
I'd be more than laughing. I mean, it's 11:41. I'll call. I'll call him. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Josh Welding. Yeah, he quit just now, and you'd be freaking out. But in 24 hours, you'd be like, you know what, this isn't bad.
No,
I sell my TV in the basement. Maybe some of these expensive alcohol bottles, and I'm good for a month.
Listen.
And then you have 30 days to figure it out.
Alcohol bottles are amazing, so we're not getting rid of those. But
all I'm saying is, where there's a will, there's a way.
There is.
And if you put your energy into that,
there's an energy.
You'll figure
different
it out.
Than what we're saying is find the positives.
Don't give up your identity for someone else.
Correct.
Whether you feel it's the right thing to do or not, or whether you're obligated to do it or not, you got one life to live.
Right. You only have one.
And you need to enjoy that life.
Exactly.
Not just sacrifice.
Exactly.
I a lot of times fell into the category of that's my role as a friend, a parent, a lifelong whatever. And you realize that you give up your whole identity. And you're not worth anything to anybody when you do that. The person you think you are, the other people are like, man, he's always tired. He's always grouchy. He doesn't, and when you shift that energy and perspective and keep your peace and your identity, you're worth infinitely more to all those people, especially the ones that have reciprocity in the relationship. I snuck it in one more time. Sorry. So keep your peace, set your boundaries.
Right. draw a hard boundary around
Control your time. Be purposeful.
What you are doing in your life, you know? Life is short and sweet. I mean, we just talked about episode 7? We talked about summer.
That's long gone. I don't know. You'll have to talk about it on your own.
It was episode 7.
Okay, sure.
It was, I'm pretty sure it was episode 7. Yeah. We talked about summer, like, what are we going to do during the summer? Fun things, you know? Yes. And look at it. August is 2 weeks away. Summer's almost over. You know, I mean, we're talking about.
And you're going to Cedar Point.
We are.
That's something you want to do that's fun, that you're excited about, that's going to take a ton of energy, but it's not going to feel like it takes a lot of energy.
No, it's not going to be
fun and you want to do it.
Yeah, for sure. And my daughter always loved Cedar Point. And that's a point where we're making to go to Cedar Point every time, you know, I possibly can. And this summer is in a couple of weeks we're going to Cedar Point to spend a day at Cedar Point and ride the rides and enjoy the summertime.
It's going to be positive.
That's going to be great.
It'll be one of those things you remember about this summer, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's one of the most important events.
Totally.
And it's a silly trip to Ohio.
Right. It's about a 4.5 hour drive.
It's peaceful. It's something you want to do. It's exciting. It takes a lot of energy, but it's not going to be like it. So what?
Yep. What? And I mean, if I have to pop 3 Adderall to get me back home,
you can borrow some of my Mountain Dew down there if you want. You can
I'm good. I got my Adderall.
But yeah, do those things.
Yeah.
Start small. Yeah. Something that you want to do, go do it.
Go do it.
Something that you feel is draining your battery, get rid of it.
Yep.
And just what's the harm in that?
No.
See what happens and see how you feel, and then try it on other things. Some things you'll modify the relationship and it'll still be there. Some of the things will go away.
Right.
That's okay.
Right. For sure.
So that's all I got for episode 11.
Dude,
that was a good one, bro.
Good episode 11, bro.
Let's go.
Let's go. What's going to go on episode 12? What are we doing?
I tell you what, I'll cater your lunch when you quit. Okay, I'll carry that expense. Yeah. This offer is valid for 30 days from July 18th.
I don't know.
Time's ticking. Mark it on your calendar, put it in your phone. That day's approaching. I got 29, 28, 27, and you'll figure it out.
All right.
Start thinking with that mentality, and I think your brain will open up other opportunities or ways to figure that out that you aren't even thinking about right now because you're so trapped in it.
Yeah, you're right.
You're behind.
True about that.
You guys too.
Yeah.
Do that too. Write them down and be like, all right, what's draining my battery?
What's draining your battery? What's something you guys want to do for this summer before it's over with?
Helpful hint is when you're laying in bed tonight and that thing's just cycling in your head.
Right.
That's what's draining your battery.
Right. And you're like, you know what? We need to do this and do it. So episode 12, I got episode 12.
You do.
And I can't wait.
I don't know if it's going to be as good as my episode.
It's going to be good. It's going to be great. I can't wait for episode 12.
I'm ready.
You know, I mean, we talked a lot about in the past episodes, and I can't wait for this episode. So I appreciate you, everybody that's watching and listening and subscribing. Please let people know. Hit that subscribe button. We need to get more people. We need to get more things on our merch shop.
We do. And P.S. You did win.
I did
koozie challenge. The koozie was his. The sticker was mine. I still like mine better, by the way.
Your sticker is awesome. It's right here.
I do like my sticker.
Sticker and the koozie. Everybody, you guys can get this koozie.
The problem is I lose those. Because I use them once. I'm like, I don't need it anymore.
You get a sticker that's awesome and a koozie that's awesome. Go to our website, www.dopamineandbaddecisions.com. You can purchase both of these. I think we should start putting a hoodie or something on.
Yeah, I feel like I want to wear a sweatshirt that's got that on it. A white one, probably.
Yeah. Or a hat. I think we should get hats.
Perhaps. I'm more of a fitted hat guy. I don't know if they do that.
They do. They do fitted hats.
I'm down for that.
So we'll do fitted hats. We might be putting more stuff on our website, but please go to our website, go to our store. You can purchase these things.
How cool would that be if we were walking down like in a mall and we're like, hey, that's our shirt.
Dude, that's dopamine
That'd
medicine.
be pretty
That'd
cool.
be
Be
awesome.
like, that's mine.
That's fine. We do that.
I'd probably give them a hug,
I
whether
would
they
too.
wanted one or not.
I'd be like, hey.
Whether they just picked that shirt up at Goodwill or not, I'd still give them a hug. I'd be like, that's mine, and whether you know it or not.
I would go up to them and be like, say, do you know?
I'm
one of the hosts.
I'll give
You
my
want to go with his
signature. Here you
signature?
go. Thank you. Have a nice day. No autograph. No pictures, please.
But thank you, everybody. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate everybody that's watching us.
Peace.
Peace out, guys. Have a good night.